Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, your boy's still sick. So, like I said, if I do sound a little off or lower energy or whatever it is, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Fighting this damn flu. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, right? Good news did come out earlier today with the rate cuts. They stayed the same, right? We said if they get cut or stay the same, then things are overall bullish. We can see that pretty much when that happened, right? We had a little bit of sell the news event, but then we quickly recovered. And, we have been slowly creeping up. We will talk about the new news that has come out with Turbo, and we will dabble into something that is generally really, really fantastic for crypto, and that includes Turbo itself, right? So before we do that, let's just jump right into the charts. Right now, you can see that we have created official support, right? We have created official support. And right now, you can see we are in a consolidation zone. Consolidation zone is pretty much when something goes sideways. So we can see that that is happening at the moment. And we can see we had something similar, you know, previously where something goes sideways, kind of sideways, and it keeps going lower. For me, the context is different now because we have touched a low, right? We have touched this low over here. And for me, we have been going sideways longer than the previous times. Not only that, but the news was bullish. Now, what I want to happen with Turbo is for us to break above, this area over here, roughly of 0.0055, right? If that does happen, then most likely we'll bounce off this area over here of 0.0097, right? 597, excuse me, and we'll probably go back down to retest once again this zone. What I would like to see is for us to continue pushing up, right? Creating a higher high. Because at the current moment, Turbo has been selling off extremely, extremely, at a rapid pace, right? We're not getting any decent pullbacks. So right now, if we got something like this, it would be very, very ideal. On the bigger picture, ladies and gentlemen, right? We still have not gone, of course, above these highs, which are going to be the most relevant. For me to truly say we are bullish once again would have to be something like this, right? Where we get above a high and then we do something like this, right? Where we create a lower high. That is when I can confirm to you that we are officially back on being bullish. Right now, these are the early stages, right? The early stages. But, the beautiful thing about crypto, right, is you don't need so much confirmation in order to buy, right? If you believe that, this zone or roughly where we're at right now is a great buying opportunity, which it is for Turbo, right? Then, you don't have to wait for a lot of confirmation because the more confirmation you need, right, the more you will, the more premium price you're going to pay. That is just how it is. But pretty much what I want to see is something like this, right? Overall, something like this, a staircase up, right? It might not exactly be literally like this, of course, but I'm just giving you a general picture, right? That is what I want to start seeing. And that is when we will officially start being bullish, right? So before we continue the charts, let's just jump right into the Turbo news, right? So we can see obviously Turbo has been tweeting, which is fantastic, but something that has pretty much been coming out is that there is a prototype for the Turbo Toad plushie, right? So, it looks a little cute, right? It looks a little cute, right? Some people, actually, in fact, a lot of people are, really, really excited about this. You know, this is something that is a W, right? Obviously, it's not like Robinhood or some big exchange like Coinbase, but, they're doing everything they possibly can, right? So, prototypes for the plushies have arrived. And this is why I love Turbo, right? They're doing absolutely everything from every single angle. As you know, they're in multiple games now. They're dabbling into the metaverse. They're teaming up with Near Protocol and Chainlink, and they're doing all this and that, this exchange, that exchange. And I love Turbo. I really, really do. Still think it's going to be one of the top meme coins. Probably not top five anymore because of the Trump coin and Melena's here now. So, you know, it is what it is. But I guess, that seventh, eighth spot is still going to be very, very solid. Uh, and it's under a different context. It's not like they just fell out of place because of whatever reason, right? They are still looking fantastic. I know people are worried about the price, but like I said, right? If we go to something like Render has also dipped a lot. Caspa, um, it dipped a decent amount, but it's been holding, right? Something like Ondo is actually the opposite, right? It's been holding very, very well. But remember meme coins in general, they're going to pump harder and they're going to fall harder, right? So that is just the reality of meme coins, right? If we go to something like Bitcoin dominance, we can see that we are pretty much approaching the not all-time highs, but the last relevant highs that we had in December of 2024 on the 20th. So if there was a pullback, I would not be surprised, right? We could see a 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 2% drop in the dominance, which means all coins would pump. But it doesn't mean, that this is it, right? This altcoin season is happening. I still believe personally that we still have a long way to go, roughly to 69%. And I'm not saying that just because it's a great number, if you know what I mean, but because this is an institutional candle over here. And, when I was looking at it, I remember I was like, yeah, this looks like a perfect zone where they're going to start, selling off, right? And well, obviously, we're going to keep eyes and track on this. But this is very important, right? Because as long as Bitcoin dominance is still in structure, still keeps going up, we're not going to have big, big, massive gains. So, yes, we got recovery. Yes, we can actually start creating new all time highs. But that doesn't mean anything crazy is going to happen or should happen, right? So other news I want to show you is that pretty much Jerome, right? He said banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very bullish just in general. This is why I say don't look at the micro level, look at the bigger picture, right? Okay, yes, we're dumping. The last few weeks have been scary. But when you look at the big picture, guys, we are going to be flying to the damn moon. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. We are flying to the damn moon. And you know what? If I'm proven wrong, then, well, it sucks for literally all of us, right? But yeah, there's no reason. The data, the evidence shows, bullish, right? Obviously, altcoins will need to, do its thing, but I believe they will over the next coming months. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Have a great and lovely day. Goodbye.